Hey guys, it's Janice here, the Internet Marketing Nomad, and in today's video, I'm gonna show you some baked beans. That's right, today we are going to rebake some beans. I hope. I'm not sure if they're quite ready to be rebaked, but I'm pretty close to rebaking them. So, what the heck are you talking about, Janice? Baking beans? But you're an internet marketer. I thought you were going to show us how to make money online. Well, I am. The other day I joined this platform called bakedbeans.io, and I'm not baking real beans. I'm baking some BNB. Anyway, right now I am actually in the platform of baked beans, and I'll show you what it's all about, okay? Now, I joined Baked Beans on March 21st, and it was probably around the same time of night as it is now. It's currently almost 10 p.m. Pacific, and I contributed 0.1 BNB to this miner. So what is it? What is this platform? It's a miner. Baked Beans is a mining Dapp where you can stake your BNB and earn as much as 8% per day when you rebake your beans. I'm not ready to rebake yet, so let me just tell you a little bit more about the platform. It's actually not a platform, it's a Dapp, and it's a mining Dapp. And what are the beans? The beans are miners. Okay, so basically what we're doing is we're staking our BNB for miners. You can earn as much as 8% daily from your staked BNB and as much as 2,920% per year. Since I can't rebake my beans yet, and the reason I say that is because I need to have 0.01 BNB before I can rebake my beans. And what am I doing when I'm rebaking? I'm restaking. I'm staking my rewards. These are my rewards, 0.009 BNB. And when I rebake my beans, I'm basically restaking back into the pool. So let me show you a little bit more about that. Here are some baked beans FAQs. The first question a lot of people ask is, what is the price of beans? Well, they don't have a set price. The higher TVL, the more beans per BNB. The lower TVL, the less beans. All right, so while I was editing my video, I checked back to the Dapp to see if I had reached 0.1 BNB yet. And yes, I had. So I thought I would just do a rebake right here where I was editing and pop in this little recording. So it is currently 11:02 p.m., probably about 20 minutes after I finished the last video, and I am now able to rebake. So I'll show you what happens. Note the amount of BNB up here, or amount of beans here. The wallet amount doesn't change because I'm not withdrawing to my wallet. I'm just rebaking my beans, or in other words, compounding my beans, okay? So I've got 2,185,024 beans right now. So I'll click the rebake, pulls up my MetaMask, and because I have my recording software on, everything just takes longer. It's going to scroll down and confirm the transaction. It's my gas fee is going to be 0.00041 blah 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 BNB. Confirm, and shortly this should go away. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just reload the page, and now you see my rewards have gone back down to 0, and my beans, the amount of beans I have has gone up. I now have another 200,000 beans, it looks like, because I had 2,100,000 and something. There you go. That's how you rebake your beans. I've compounded, and that is now my third rebake. So I've got 3 more to go, and then I'm going to eat my beans. And when I eat my beans, I will do another recording. So I'll just go back to the FAQs now. They are kind of important, so please do continue to watch the video. This creates level playing fields so no user can be late. There's no calculator available to work this out. There is something different about this mining Dapp. It's not like your regular staking platform that comes out every single day that lasts for 8 to 10 days, and all of a sudden the contract is drained. This contract keeps growing, and I'm going to show you the contract. I can't show you the price when I joined, but I can show you the price of the contract today, or the value of the contract today, and it's been going up a lot every single day instead of getting lower every single day like so many other farming platforms out there. Okay, and I've lost money in one of them so far because it just closed before my staking time was up. You can earn up to 8% in baked beans. It all depends on your eating habits and the time of day that you rebake or deposit. It also depends on the TVL fluctuation. So the TVL is the total value locked. So I'll show you what the total value locked is shortly. Back here, why are my rewards not growing? The speed at which your rewards grow depends on how much you deposit and how much you eat. I know it sounds really funny, but eating habits affect rewards. If you eat too much, your daily percentage drops. If you only started with a small deposit, it will take time to display on the Dapp. Only goes to 3 decimal places. TVL daily increase can cause lower daily percentage. Now, I joined with 0.1 BNB, which was about $40, and it took, I think it was about an hour before I started seeing my rewards come in, and took 2 days before I could rebake my beans. So what happens if I always eat? If you always eat, your daily percentage will drop dramatically, and you will not receive the highest daily returns. This is the anti-whale mechanism that helps so the TVL is not drained, like other staking platforms that are drained within 8 or 10 days, and the last person in never get their rewards. Is rebaking more often better, 2 or 3 times a day? Rebaking is the same as compounding. So essentially, yes, you will need to pay a standard BSC gas fee for every rebake. What are beans? Beans are the miners that are hired with BNB and work to get your rewards. This is just a term we decided to use. Crypto OGs, old guys, I guess, will know beans as BNB. Can I get my initial back? Baked Beans Miner is a locked rewards pool, so no. You get your initial back over time through the My Rewards section of the Dapp. So it takes a little bit of time to build up your rewards to equal the value that you locked in the first place. So yeah, you don't get your initial investment back. You earn it back, but you don't get your actual deposit back. How come my referrals aren't showing? Where are they? Your referrals show up in the My Rewards section of the Miner Dapp. Referrals are 12% of the 3% developer fee. 1 BNB deposit equals 0.0036 BNB. So that would be the amount earned if you get a referral. Yes, I forgot to mention that you can earn more rewards by referring other people to the Dapp through your referral link that is provided to you when you join the Dapp. So if you refer somebody and they deposit 1 BNB into the Dapp, you will earn 0.0036 BNB, okay? Not 12% of the 1 BNB, but 12% of the 3% developer fee. What are the fees? There's a 3% developer fee taken upon all deposits and withdrawals from Baked Beans Miner. Standard BSC network gas fees are required for every transaction made, deposits, withdrawals, and rebakes. Common issue when rebaking is no gas fees. So what that means here, and pay attention, okay? Because what happens when you stake BNB into this Dapp, you have to have a little bit of extra BNB in your wallet to cover all of the extra gas fees. And they're small, it's a few cents. I think my deposit cost me 20 cents in gas. Just try to keep 0.01 extra BNB in your wallet at all times, and that'll cover gas fees for a long time, okay? Do beans amount decrease when you eat? No, the beans amount will not change. If you make a new deposit or rebake, the amount will increase, but not when you eat or take rewards. When you eat, you're taking your rewards instead of compounding them. The beans are less efficient over time if you eat too much. Remember what it said above in the notes? It said that you won't earn as much interest. The interest earned will be less and less the more you eat. So is this sustainable? Yes, as long as there's TVL in the contract, then there will always be rewards. The hungry people who eat too much get punished and get lower and lower rewards. It will last a long time the higher the TVL is. What's the best strategy? We recommend the tried and tested method as it is written in the contract. Rebake 6 days and eat 1 day a week. It will compound your investment and receive your initial back in 6 to 8 weeks. I actually think that you can get it back faster than in 6 to 8 weeks. And I'll show you what I mean by that, okay? I think you can get it back in about 12 days. What prevents the developers from rugging or rug pulling or like just running with all the money? If you don't know what a rug pull is, they just take all the money out of the contract. The contract is immutable, therefore cannot be changed or altered in any way, shape, or form. It is audited and verified. You can view this on bscscan.com and the audit is found on the website, and I'll show you that. How come my referrals aren't showing? Where are they? Well, I showed you that above. Is it too late to invest? No, the contract is written to provide an optimal entry for any and all users, new or old. So you don't have to worry about this one like you do other ones that maybe they've been out 5 or 6 days already and you stake one whole BNB and the contract is empty before your staking period is up. You don't have to worry about that with this. This is the reason the beans per BNB amount changes frequently with TVL fluctuation to provide an even playing field for any new user coming to baked beans and not giving the first users a head start, okay? This is what makes it so different than all of the other ones out there. So can contract functions be added? No, the contract is immutable and cannot be changed. The contract works perfectly well as it is. No wallets can be blacklisted, no forcing people to rebake 6 days and eat 1 day a week. Nothing can be changed. Does it have an anti-whale mechanism? Yes, it does. And I also went over that earlier. What's the minimum deposit? It's 0.01 BNB. But you should know 0.01 BNB right now is only about $4. And you can expect with such a small deposit that it's going to take a long time for it to build back up to the 0.01, which is the minimum that you need to be able to rebake your beans. Okay, so if you can afford to do more, do, and you'll see your rewards come in a lot faster. If there are rewards in the My Rewards section and you make a new deposit, both the new deposit and rewards are transferred into beans. Here are some more facts. Here's the minimum rebake is 0.01. There's also a token connected. Now, I don't know a whole lot about the token. I think that they only just started a day or two ago, and I don't really know that much about it. But so it says, how are the miner and token connected? They are separate completely except for the fact 5% of the buy-sell taxes from the BCT token will be being deposited into the miner to add TVL. This wallet will be publicly accessible. Strategic deposits will be made to help the baked beans miner TVL rise. Disclaimer, they do not guarantee 8% a day. It is up to 8%. Baked beans miner is illegal in certain countries. Please consider this when investing. Do not invest more than you can afford to lose. And here's a glossary of terms, okay? I'm not going to go through this. You can just do that yourself. I will leave a link to it in the description below the video. Here is the bakedbeansproject.com. You can read more about the token here and the ecosystem and taxes and BCT token allocation. Bean chart. A BSC token is bean chart. So BNB miner and BSC token, the two projects came together through the idea of some intuitive crypto enthusiasts. So I'm going to let you just go through this by yourself. Here are the same facts that I just finished reading to you. where to buy BCT token. You can buy them on the PooCoin app or PancakeSwap. The bean chart contract address, here it is here. You can view it on Bscan. And here is the baked beans roadmap. And I'll let you go through that yourself as well. Now, I laugh every time I go in the Telegram group because they're really a fun group. They're a really fun team. Lots of joking around and a lot of talk about baked beans and less serious kind of a way, I guess. So Crypto Kratos is the owner and lead, and Juiced Willis is the owner, another owner, graphic designer, and developer. Here are some other people on the team. I love the names. They're just all very fun. And they have been audited, and you can click on this button down here to get to the audit. And here's the audit here. I've opened it up and I've looked at it. And I'm no expert at reading audits, but the audits make it pretty easy for the layman to be able to understand, okay? They tell you show you any risks low to high, and baked beans only has a few low risk check marks on them, and they really don't affect us as baked beans stakers. I'll leave all these links in the description below. And there's I mentioned the Telegram group. It's this one here, and they're just fun. They're just really, really fun, and they keep us informed. There's a compounding calculator that you can have a look at and change the numbers in it, and I'll show you that as well. So anyway, so there is a Telegram group, and I'll show you here. So I have rebaked 2 times so far. This is before my second rebake. I was up to 0.009 BNB, and I had 1,977,794 beans. And this is the amount that's in my Binance wallet, my BNB wallet. There's always a little bit in there to cover gas fees. So that just shows you how much was there after my first rebake and just before my second rebake. And here's after. Let's compare the numbers. So here I had 1.977 million. And in this one, I took a screenshot after I had earned 0.002 BNB rewards. And this was only a couple of hours after my second rebake. So what I noticed was it took almost 2 whole days to build up my rewards to enough that I could actually do a rebake. So that was 2 days. And then now I did this second rebake I did early this morning at 12:35 a.m. before I went to bed. It is right now the 25th of March. See here, it's the 25th of March and it's 10:19 p.m. So it has it's been 21 hours. And let's go back to the mining Dapp and see. It doesn't look like I'm quite at 0.1 BNB yet. Yeah, shoot, I'm not quite there yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video and I will come back when my rewards reach 0.01 BNB, and I'll show you what happens when I rebake my beans. And this will be my third rebake. So remember in the this PDF that I showed you here, they suggest a 6-to-1 strategy. Rebake 6 times and eat 1 time. They're saying rebake 6 times a week and eat 1 time a week. Well, you can probably rebake every time you get 0.1 BNB, 0.01 BNB. And right now, technically, it's almost like the 3rd day anyway. So what I'll do is I'll let I'll pause the video until I'm able to rebake. I won't rebake again until tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure that I'll reach 0.1 the 0.01 a lot faster than I did in this past 21 hours. And it seems like the more rewards you've earned and rebaked, the faster you get to rebake. So I think that's pretty cool. This is a really fun project if you ask me. I do see the value of it being long term. Oh, I was going to show you the contract. When you're in the Dapp, you can click right down here and it will take you to BScan and it shows you the contract. And right now, there's a balance of 2,787 BNB. This has been growing. The day I joined it, there was about 2,400. So it's grown by another 300 BNB since the 21st of March. And remember what I said, most of the time when you stake in any of these contracts, you watch it go up and up and up and then down really, really fast till it's zero. So, and the BNB value is over $1 million. That is the value of this platform. And this is only going to increase as more people join, as the TVL increases, as the token is released. Don't forget that 5% of the token is going to also be added to the TVL of this. So this is why I see it being around for a long time. When you buy baked beans, you buy eggs. And when you eat your beans, it's called selling eggs. And when you rebake, I think rebake is hatching eggs. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. So you can see here, this person bought 0.2 BNB of baked beans. Someone else bought 1.2 BNB of baked beans. And all of these zeros are usually just the gas fees. You can see the super small numbers here, 0.0002, 0.0003. These people just rebaked their beans, and that was the gas fee to do that. So if you would like to join baked beans and start earning rewards on your baked beans, I will leave a link down below. And you are going to need a wallet with a browser, a Dapp browser in it. So something, you know, if you have a wallet on your, I have SafePal on here. You can use Trust Wallet, MetaMask Wallet, anything that has a Dapp browser. And all you have to do is paste that link. Actually, all you have to do is you can just paste it into, like for me, if I wanted to do it in Explorer, I would just paste it into here. I'm just going to hit enter. So if you're on your laptop, you can just paste it into your browser. And if you have MetaMask, then you just connect your MetaMask wallet, or just go connect, and it'll, if it does that, just open your wallet. Just open up your MetaMask or your Trust Wallet, whatever you have on here. And then you can make sure you've got BNB in your wallet, and you can just put in here however much you want and click baked beans. And then keep your eye on it in here to see what your rewards are, and you can start rebaking. I highly encourage that you stick to the 6-to-1 formula. Don't start eating your beans all right away, which means like taking them back to your wallet. Don't do that right away. This is not a get rich quick scheme. Just rebake them 6 times and then eat them 1 time, and do this strategy over and over and over again. And you'll be surprised at the rewards that you earn. Let me show you that calculator. Here's the calculator that I got. I played with the numbers here. I put in the $40 that I initially deposited, was 40, and I changed the daily ROI to 0.06, which is 6%. I've left the compound tax at 0 because I don't really know how that works. And the deposit tax is 0.03. So remember the 3% that goes to the development team. Just recompound period every 24 hours. So here's what it says. On day 1, I will have earned about $2.33 in rewards. Then that gets added to here. So my 40 turned into 38.80 because 3% was taken off for developer fees. Add 233 to that and it comes to 41.13. So on day 2, I'll rebake again and my ROI is 247, and add that to the 41.13, which comes to 43.60 times 6% comes to 262. And this is how your when you rebake your beans, how your earnings are calculated. It's all compounded. So every time you rebake, it gets added to your initial deposit, and you earn even more rewards. See how the daily ROI keeps going up here? So it says here, here's an approximate earnings over 30 days. It says that after 30 days at 6%, the total value of my stake will now be $210. And the average daily ROI was $12.61. So imagine if you put in one BNB here. Let's put one BNB is about 410 bucks right now, but I'll just put 400. Hit enter. And I'll keep the daily ROI at 6% just to underestimate. And you can see the daily ROI on the first day is 23.28. Second day is 24.68. This is basically the average earnings. And it says at day 30, you will make $2,102. So that's a pretty good reward if you ask me. And as long as everybody's doing the 6-to-1 strategy, this is a long-lasting contract. Now, I can also show you this contract was opened. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I just needed to click on the transaction details. 140 days and 5 hours ago, this contract was created. The contract was created on BScan. So 140 days, 140 divided by, well, let's just average 30 days a month. So it's been around a little bit more than 4.5 months. So it's definitely a longer lasting contract. Okay, so you guys, that is it for my baked beans review. Like I said, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. If you would like to join this contract through me, this is the link that I'll be posting in the description below. I will also leave a link to this PDF with all the facts on it, and I'll leave the link to the Baked Beans project. You can click on all of these links. You can join their Telegram group here, their Twitter, Facebook group, YouTube channel, Instagram, all of these other places to do your own due diligence and do your own research, because I can't tell you what to do with your money. But I personally I mean, after everything that's been going down lately with SoBuy and, you know, a couple other projects that just have just been like pretty high risk. This is also high risk, but the audit showed that there is no backdoor. So like I said, I'll leave a link to that down below. And if you don't know where to buy BNB, if you've never purchased BNB before, I use Binance.com. And I know some areas Binance.com is not available, so I'm not really sure where else to do it. But I know that if you do have some wallets, you can do a swap from whatever token you already have to the Binance Smart Chain. Okay, so it is BSC, it's Binance Smart Chain, so it would be BEP20. And yeah, just without further ado, thanks a lot for watching my video. Let me know if you join. If you do join through my link, leave a comment in the video below and let me know that you joined. At some point, I'll have a way for us to connect. Otherwise, just join the Telegram group and you can get lots of questions answered there, or leave your questions in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. Please make sure you like this video and click the subscribe button if you've not already subscribed to my channel. I've got some juicy stuff coming up and some other things that are going to help you learn how to promote all of these kind of things and get more referrals yourself. Okay, thanks again, you guys. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video.